What if I told you that nearly 95% of the decisions you make every single day happen before you even realize you're making them? That means most of your life, your actions, and even your results are being directed by a part of your mind you rarely acknowledge, your subconscious. It quietly controls your habits, your thoughts, and even your belief in what you can achieve. And the scary truth is this: if your subconscious mind is not trained for success, it could be silently keeping you from reaching your full potential. Think about it for a moment. You might set ambitious goals, make plans, and push yourself to achieve them. But if your subconscious believes you're not capable, all that effort is like rowing a boat against the current. You're moving, but you're not getting far. Every time you procrastinate, doubt yourself, or unconsciously repeat old patterns, your subconscious is steering you towards safety instead of growth. It's not malicious, it's just programmed to protect you. But protection isn't always progress. The good news? The subconscious is incredibly powerful, and it can be trained to align with your conscious desires. Imagine having a part of your mind that not only supports you, but actively propels you forward, making success feel natural rather than forced. That's the power we're about to unlock. In the next few minutes, you'll learn how your subconscious mind works, why it sometimes resists change, and the simple but effective strategies to rewire it so your life starts moving in the direction of your dreams. Today, you'll discover how to stop fighting your mind and start training it so it works for you instead of against you. For years, I lived a strange contradiction. I wanted success, growth, and a life that mattered, yet something invisible held me back. I would make plans, set goals, and take action, but I kept running into the same invisible walls: procrastination, fear, self-doubt, and a nagging feeling that I wasn't good enough. I couldn't understand why. Logically, I had all the tools I needed: discipline, knowledge, and ambition. Yet results didn't match my efforts. It felt like I was sabotaging myself, sometimes without even realizing it. That's when I began to understand the real culprit: my subconscious mind. It had been running my life on autopilot, carrying old beliefs, fears, and limitations that I never consciously chose. It resisted change, clinging to familiar patterns, even when they were no longer useful. The subconscious doesn't reason like the conscious mind. It operates on repetition, emotion, and identity. If it doesn't believe in your worth or your potential, no amount of conscious effort can produce lasting results. This realization was uncomfortable but necessary. Once I saw that my struggle wasn't a lack of effort or talent, but a misalignment between my conscious desires and subconscious programming, I could finally start approaching success in a new, more effective way. This isn't just my story. It's the story of anyone who has ever felt stuck, frustrated despite hard work. And the solution is simpler than most people realize. The turning point came the day I learned how the subconscious mind actually works. Unlike the conscious mind, which reacts to logic and reason, the subconscious responds to repetition, emotion, and identity. It doesn't listen to commands. It absorbs beliefs, feelings, and experiences, then directs your actions accordingly. This meant that to achieve lasting change, I couldn't just force myself to act differently. I had to retrain the part of my mind that controlled my habits, thoughts, and ultimately my reality. I started small. Every day, I repeated empowering statements until they felt natural. I visualized success so vividly that my subconscious began to treat it as familiar and achievable. I replaced old limiting beliefs with new ones aligned with the life I wanted. Over time, I noticed subtle shifts. Decisions became easier, confidence felt natural, and resistance to change started fading. What once seemed impossible now felt inevitable. This wasn't magic. It was the mind doing exactly what it was designed to do, once it had the right programming. The subconscious mind is like fertile soil. Plant the right seeds, water them consistently, and growth becomes unstoppable. The moment I understood this, I realized that success doesn't begin with effort, motivation, or talent. It begins with the mind. Train your subconscious, and your life starts following automatically. The invisible force that once held me back became the driving power pushing me forward. So, how can you start training your subconscious mind for success? It begins with identity. You don't start with action. You start by telling your mind who you are, consistently, until it believes you. Every thought, every belief, and every habit contributes to the story your subconscious tells itself about who you are. If your subconscious believes you are capable, disciplined, and deserving of success, your actions will naturally align with that identity. Start by repeating statements that reinforce your vision, such as, I am capable, I am disciplined, I grow every day, and I attract opportunities that serve my highest good. Pair these affirmations with emotion and visualization. See yourself succeeding, feel the confidence, and allow your mind to experience the life you want as if it's happening now. Over time, this rewiring shifts your beliefs, changes your habits, and removes the invisible resistance that once held you back. The subconscious mind works silently, but when trained, it becomes your greatest ally, a relentless force that pushes you toward growth, abundance, and fulfillment without struggle. The key is consistency. Daily repetition, belief, and emotion gradually overwrite old patterns, creating a new, unstoppable version of you. This is the true power behind training your subconscious, the ability to align your inner world with your goals, so success no longer feels like a distant dream, but an inevitable reality. Remember this, success doesn't start outside of you. It starts within you. Your subconscious mind is the silent director of your life, guiding your thoughts, shaping your actions, and determining the outcomes you experience. When it's aligned with your conscious goals, it becomes an unstoppable force that carries you forward effortlessly. But if left untrained, it can hold you back without you ever knowing why. The choice is yours. Continue letting your subconscious run on autopilot, or take control and guide it toward the life you desire. Begin today by planting the seeds of empowering thoughts, habits, and beliefs. Visualize your success, affirm your identity, and allow your mind to absorb these truths. Every repetition, every visualization, and every intentional thought rewires your subconscious, shaping your destiny in ways that conscious effort alone cannot. The moment your subconscious believes you are capable of more, your entire life begins to rise to that level. Training your subconscious mind isn't a quick fix, but a lifelong practice, and it is the most powerful investment you can make in yourself. Success isn't a distant goal. It's a natural result of a mind that believes it is possible, and when your subconscious is on your side, nothing can stop you.